April 6, 1983. This is Joe Todd, an interview with Mr. Hugh Thomas Bodkin. Yeah. Mr. Bodkin, where were you born?
I was born in Potawatomi County, close to Maud. Of course, when I was born, there wasn't no Maud there.
When's your birthday?
25th January,
What year?
1896.
Who was your father?
Well, now listen, I died before, well, I was born about a year and a half, 2 years old.
Mm-hmm. Who was your mother?
Margaret C. Bodkin. Now, she was a Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
She come from Ohio.
You know how come your folks came to Potawatomi County?
Yeah,
How come?
for his health.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was taking TB, and they traveled, and he lasted a few years.
Did they come from Ohio?
Yeah.
What kind of work did he do?
Who, my dad?
Yeah.
Well, anything he could, at that time,
Yeah.
he could get a hold of.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Bridges, you have to get her up. Right before that. She's real easy. All you gotta do is you go forward in, do both of them.
Did you live on a farm?
Huh?
Did you live on a farm?
Ever on the farm?
Yeah, there in Potawatomi County?
Yes, sir. I've been Of course, Maud wasn't there. Now I'm telling you something that I was too little to, because we had to go to Tecumseh and Shawnee, and Maud, at one time there wasn't no Maud. It was just a country store.
When's the first time you went to Shawnee and Tecumseh?
Well, I was small.
What did Shawnee look like the first time you remember it?
Well, it don't look like it does now.
Were the streets paved?
Huh?
Were the streets paved?
I don't remember. I think a little of it was paved, very little.
How big was your farm?
Well, they homesteaded,
They did?
yeah.
What year did they homestead?
I don't know.
What was your father's name?
Charlie Bodkin.
Charlie Bodkin. How far from Maud was your farm?
5 miles
East, west?
west.
West. What kind of crops did you raise?
Well, at first, anything that we could just didn't raise. We raised corn and stuff, feeder stock, and wasn't much to sell. There wasn't no cotton gins.
Did you start the school in Maud?
No, I started a little country school, Remus.
Remus?
Mm-hmm.
How far did you live from the school?
2 miles.
You have to walk to school?
Yeah.
How many kids in your family?
In mine,
Now, how many brothers and sisters did you have?
oh, there's 6.
And you all walked to school?
Yeah, well, the older one didn't walk as much because he had to work at everything he could get to make a living.
Mm-hmm. How big was your farm?
Well, I homesteaded 80 acres to start on.
How far did you go to school? How many years?
Oh, I don't know just how many that I went. Well, Remus is the only place that I ever got to go.
Mm-hmm.
I never got to go to college or high school.
Mm-hmm. What was your favorite subject?
Well, I don't reckon I just had one favorite.
Yeah. What kind of chores did you do in the farm as a child?
What kind of what?
Chores did you do in the farm?
Oh, well, we had to tend we kept our hogs for meat, and that was a chore to raise them and butcher them. We didn't have no cattle for a long time that we could kill to eat. But we finally got out of it.
Mm-hmm. What time of year would you butcher?
Well, it's in the fall, late fall.
Mm-hmm.
About generally, first hogs were killed be October.
Yeah. How'd you kill a hog? How'd you
What?
kill them? Before you butcher them, how'd you kill them?
Well, generally, after I got up big enough, killed them with 22.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've seen them knock them in the head.
Mm-hmm. How big was your average hog that you butchered?
Oh, about 250.
What would they dress out as?
Huh?
What would they dress out as?
Well, I don't know. I never weighed them. I couldn't tell you exactly. That dress out about that dress out over 200 pounds.
Did you cure your own hams?
Yeah.
How do you cure a ham?
Well,
You got behind the door?
you buy this stuff put on them, and then you hang them up and smoke them. And
How long does it take to smoke a ham?
oh, it takes a week. If you really smoke it, if you just put a fire on it like today and don't go back for 2 or 3 days, why, it takes you a long time.
Do you have to keep a fire going all the time to smoke them?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How many hogs did you butcher at one time?
Now you ask me, I don't know. I've helped butcher quite a few. Generally the way they done it, They got their hogs. They might butcher one family for till the weather got cold, and then you'd butcher more of them then.
Mm-hmm. How'd you keep the meat from going bad?
Well, we put salt. We got it cooled out, and we've used everything. We've smoked it to hickory. And
What's the best wood to use to smoke with?
hickory,
Hickory's the best?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the only kind I've used. I don't.
How long did you live on the farm?
All my life.
All your life? Do you remember Statehood Day?
Yeah, a lot of it.
What happened on that day in 1907? Were there big celebrations in the area or what?
Yeah, they had a big celebration. You're going back and getting my folks when I wasn't even born.
Now this is 1907.
I know it.
You'd have been what? 11 years old?
No, I wasn't that old. I was about 3 years old when my father died.
Yeah. And you were born in 96. And then we became a state in 1907.
See, they come the way they traveled told me that's 400.
Mm-hmm.
But they traveled as far as they could and then make crop. And he lived quite a bit. We got a house and barn and
Mm-hmm.
a whole lot of stuff done.
Yeah. When did they build the town of Maud? What year?
Yeah, you're going further back than I am. There was just some stores there.
Mm-hmm.
They homesteaded 5 miles
Mm-hmm.
from Maud, from the corner of the section is 5 miles. And it was,
Do you remember when they had the big oil boom in Maud?
what kind of boom?
The oil boom.
Yeah, I sure do.
What was Maud like in those days?
Pretty rough.
How many people came into town for that? How big was Maud when that was going on?
Oh, it wasn't what we'd call it, just a wide place in the road.
What about during the oil boom?
Well, it come in every make and color.
Mm-hmm.
It is rough.
Did you do any work during the oil boom?
Oh, I done a lot after the boom. Well, I done a lot of work when the boom was gone.
What kind of work?
Well, back then they called it roughnecking. And,
What'd you do as a roughneck?
well, that's just a name for 'em.
I mean, what does a roughneck do? I mean,
Oh, well, he works in the oil field, all kind of jobs, not at his oil jobs.
what did you do normally as a roughneck? What kind of job did you do?
Oh, I don't know how you'd explain it, hardly.
I talked to one man that worked a team.
Yeah, I worked to
What'd you do?
move dirt.
Were there many bootleggers in Maud during the oil boom?
I don't know, I never did fool with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now that's getting further back. There was a little boom before they went to bringing in some oils.
Mm-hmm. Who was Maud named for?
I couldn't tell you.
Do you remember? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I can't tell you, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Do you remember the Depression of 1907?
Yep.
What was that like?
Well, it just about when you got about half what you could eat and a few clothes to wear. Money wasn't in it then. And 7.
Mm-hmm. Did that depression hurt you very bad?
Yeah. But after it come in there, it helped.
Mm-hmm. But did you say you do remember Statehood Day
Yeah.
when we joined the Union? That was in 1907. November
Yeah, but
16th.
I don't know much about it.
Yeah. What about World War One, First World War?
I missed it.
You missed it.
Yeah.
How'd you miss it?
Wasn't no good.
Did you do any work for the war effort?
For the what?
Did you do any work for the war effort?
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't think so.
What kind of crops did you raise in the farm mainly?
Well, it's just corn and cotton. And at that time, later on, they raised, putting in anything on it.
You chop cotton?
Yes, sir.
How do you chop cotton? How do you chop cotton?
I'd like you to follow me today. I couldn't do much now.
How much could you chop in a day?
That depend on how much grass was in it. You chop that. If there wasn't no grass much, you could just skin along, get along pretty good.
How far apart were the plants? How far apart were the plants?
You mean thin it out to
Yeah.
leave it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, about foot to foot and a half in a row. Spacing.
How far apart were the rows?
Well, about 32 inches.
Between the rows?
Yeah.
Okay. How much cotton could you pick in a day?
That depends on how hard you want to work.
What was the price of cotton back then?
It's like everything else. It wasn't much.
How much cotton do you have planted? How many acres?
Well, that's hard to pick out over a period of years.
When was your best year for cotton? What year?
Let's see. You mean a year that you made the most
Yeah.
and got a price for it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If you made a good crop, you didn't get very good price.
Did you?
No,
How much land could you plow in a day?
you mean cultivate
Yep.
now or then?
Then.
If you got 8 acres, you was there early and stayed late.
8 acres?
Mhm.
Could you get all 8 acres in one day?
Yep,
Was that a walking plow?
yep, I did then.
How much could you plow now?
Oh, it depends on what you was using. If you was using 2-row stuff, that's a lot difference in 1 row.
Mm-hmm. How about the Depression of the 1930s?
Pretty rough.
How'd that affect you and your family?
I got to it. That's about all I can tell you.
Did you keep your farm?
Yep.
Um, so you survived the Depression okay then, you and your family?
Yep. We got to it. That's about all.
Yeah. How many kids you have?
3.
3? Where'd you meet your wife?
Oh, I met her at a schoolhouse pretty close to mine.
What's her name?
Zoe Hall was her name.
What was her name? Zoe
Yeah, Hall.
Hall.
That's before she married me.
Yeah. And that was near Maud?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have any bad dust storms around Maud?
Yes, sir.
Can you describe a dust storm?
No. Can't nobody tell you what they are to get in one. Yeah, it's wind a blowing and dirt a going with it.
Did you do any work for the war effort during World War II?
Oh, yeah.
What'd you do?
Well, if there's somebody in the community that go, they'd jump in and help one another.
Can you tell me more about what Maud was like during the oil boom?
It is a rough place, I'll tell you that.
What do you mean by rough?
Well, you go out there some night and you'd find out.
What, a lot of mugging going on?
Yeah, plenty of it.
Were many people killed and mauled during those days?
No, not all the some, of course.
Someone told me that there were a lot of, I don't know what to call them except houses of ill repute.
What?
Houses of ill repute being mauled during those days.
I ain't gonna answer that. I don't know.
How long did you work as a roughneck?
Oh, I worked when I got odd times.
Did you ever handle the drill stem?
No,
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of it handled.
Mm-hmm. Besides working a team, what else did you do in the oil field?
Well, that there was the main thing then,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which it's not anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Mister, is it?
What's your favorite childhood memory?
Well, back, I liked to go to school, but this past time I like to get off and go hunting.
What'd you hunt?
I'd hunt quail. Never did care much about rabbits, but
Mm-hmm. What kind of games did you play as a child?
oh, I guessed anything.
I think we have a good interview.
Well, I may got some of it wrong. I don't know.
Anything else you want to tell me?
Huh?
Anything else you want to tell me?
I don't. I'd have to study a long time.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.